Your parents raised you with great values. It's obvious. Let me ask you a question about that. You said in your book that when you became a mother, it was transformative, and it really changed your life. Tell me something about your own mother and how she impacted you growing up.
My mom's really cool. She had me at 19, so she's like a young mom, and she's a much better time than I am. I'm the I like rules and boundaries, and I make lists. And my mom...
You label things.
I label everything. And my mom's just like a good time, but she's also very supportive. She's like the biggest cheerleader. She believes in you more than you can ever imagine. Like, she sees your potential right away, and she pushes you to achieve that. I was really sick when I was a kid. I was in the hospital a lot with asthma and allergy complications. So I had pneumonia countless times. And I had many different types of surgeries on my appendix and kidneys and things like that. So my mom spent a lot of time at my bedside. And I was also, I think because of that, I wanted to be very competitive. So I would do basically every sport. And I wasn't always that good at them. But my mom always made me finish. And she always, pushed me to learn from my mistakes and that anything was possible. And to at least try. And I think all of her encouragement certainly is why I'm here and why, I mean, weirdly, my kids, I know this is bizarre, but seeing the potential of what could be is what drives me, and seeing the hope of the future is so incredible. And they really, every day, their warmth and their love and their joy, and they live in the moment. They're my day-to-day heroes. But I have a wonderful grandmother that helped raise me, and she's certainly one of my heroes. And then I've been fortunate enough to know Diane von Furstenberg and Tory Burch, who are both very successful female entrepreneurs, and they are very passionate about helping out other women and giving them a platform to succeed as well. A lot of people have given me advice along the way. I think the best piece of advice in business...
business or in life?
My partner, Brian Lee, so I have a very interesting group of partners. It took me 3 years to find my partners. We launched our company 2.5 years ago, but it took me 3 years of people slamming doors in my face and telling me I was nuts to find them. And Brian Lee started a company called LegalZoom.com, and then he created another company called ShoeDazzle.com, and this is his third internet company. And I basically feel like I've gone to the Brian Lee School of Entrepreneurship. And he said to me very early on, make sure you're not the smartest person in the room. And so I always try to live by that. And it's actually not that hard for me.
In the green room talking, can you tell them the projections in 2.5 years of the revenues of the Honest Company?
Sure.
Listen to this.
We launched the company. We raised a seed round of funding. Basically our A series round was $27 million, and our B series round was another 25, so $57 million. And our first year we did 12 million, our second year 60, and we're on a run rate to do over 100 million this year. So, given an opportunity to have products from a company where they don't have to compromise on effectiveness, on cost, on design, or convenience, and we give back, why would they go anywhere else?
I don't know. Zeev told me ahead of time that if we saved a minute or two, you would be willing to take some questions from
Sure.
this very, very interesting. Yes.
Sometimes I have to be there on the weekends, depending if there's something happening. Yeah, I mean, it's my company. Because of our online platform, 90% of our business now is online. We just took on, and we just announced today a new retail partner, Target. So that's almost 1,800 doors, and cumulatively we're in about 2,500 retail doors. So we do have retail partners. But our online platform has really allowed us to have access to everyone, really. And so as far as being acquired by a company that could help us scale because of their offline access, I'm not sure if they would want to. We haven't looked that far into it, but one day could the Honest Company be up for a public offering? Maybe. That seems like it's most likely the course. But I'd really like to get more. I'd like to go into different verticals and really expand our suite a bit more and understand the offline retail business a bit more before we would do that.
So,
So our demo is 25 to 35. It's really a modern millennial mom. I think why we resonate with that mom is because I am that mom. I am the consumer. I know what she wants. We don't test our products on animals. We test them on our kids. we all have kids, and they let us know. Our kids picked out the scent for our shampoo, body wash. They pick out the flavor of the toothpaste and vitamins. Like, we have real life consequences to making bad decisions, and our kids will let us know about it. So that's really how we expand and how we grow and how we innovate, is based off of our needs, because we all have young children, me and my founders, and weirdly, all of our investors. And then address low-income families. So we work with an organization that I'm on the board of called baby2baby.org, and we've served 49,000 families and have donated over 544,000 products to families in need. And we also did a crib, and for every crib, I went to a board meeting, and this person came in and said, a family lost a child. It was a family of 4, now it's a family of 3, because the infant was sleeping in the bed with the toddler and the 5-year-old and suffocated, and the mom. And so I was horrified by the reality of families who just don't have access to things like a safe place for a baby to sleep. So I wanted to make cribs so that we can, for every crib that was bought, we give a crib away to families in need. We made 200 cribs. We donated 200 cribs. And we're making 500 more and delivering them in about 2 months. And so we try to address real life issues and affect families the best we can.
Of a business, into the products, into the employees, and then giving back to the community, you can be successful. And what a perfect way to end this summit. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.